Hello, everybody. We're going to do a quick little episode tonight. Maybe not quick, but I'm stressed out because I'm going to be flying in a couple hours. So, I'm not like yada yada. Hopefully, Alice will be here in a second. But hello, happy Thursday, everyone. Sure, Alice is going to be here. Hey, First Shot. Hey, Hacks. We're doing a quick little one tonight because, like I said, I'm stressed out because I'm going to be traveling tomorrow. So, anyways, hey, everybody. Tomorrow is a big day for all of us. Mommy's traveling to this place. Apparently, there's a place called Ohio. I don't know if it's real or not, but we're going to be traveling to this. I'm going to be traveling to this place called Ohio. So we'll see if it's actually real. Hey, Henry. Hey, Adam. With me, Hacks, and Adam, and Alice, and Paul, and Doug. All my peeps, my Cleveland peeps. I still can't believe it. Like, literally in less than 12 hours from me, I'll be in the air on the way. Hopefully, as long as there's no delays. I already got a text. They're like, TSA, travel warning. There's going to be heavy travel tomorrow. So make sure get there early. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going tonight. Here we go. Oh, shoot. I got to put my earphones on. What up?
What's up?
She'll be right back. Thanks, David. Hey, everybody watching. Thanks for tuning in. I wasn't sure if we were going to do a stream tonight, but I figure we'll do a little one. Here she comes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Now you're no, that's muted. Is the whole phone muted, maybe?
I don't think so.
Wait, can other people hear her? Oh, it's my end. It's my end. There we go. It was totally my fucking end. I have my computer muted like a retard. Good Lord. That's me. I'm so scatterbrained right now because I'm traveling. So I'm like,
I am too. Oh, I'm so excited.
I know. I just say in less than 12 hours, I'll be in the air. So
that's crazy.
It's nuts.
Adam's setting up the tent right now. Oh, wait. Let me shut this door. There's somebody here.
I got one dark. I
got one. You talking to the people out there?
Yeah, there's somebody. He had like a little go-kart and some like motorized scooter thing, and Adam's selling them. My guy's here picking them up. And I had this door wide open right when they were talking. I didn't know he was here, though.
Oh, well, it's all good.
And there's a mosquito like hovering right by me.
I'm going to get eat the fuck up out there. I always get eaten by mosquitoes like crazy.
Well, we'll have a bunch of off. I've tried natural stuff. It never works out here. Maybe if you're going to like a not so grassy place.
Give me the DEET, man. I don't care. Put the poison on my body if it keeps the mosquitoes off of me, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Like, I would wear like natural stuff when we would go to Adam's softball games, but yeah, in our yard, I'm just like, no, it's off. And like we spray the yard.
Like do you fog the yard or whatever they call it?
But like we use that, like, I don't know, like you hook up to a hose and spray it. I should probably do that.
Putting our channel. I'm hitting the algos. Hold on here. Yeah, so I'm excited. I can't believe it. It still feels weird. I was texting with Hex today. I'm like, I can't believe we're gonna actually like meet in person. That's so crazy.
I know. It's wild. Like, yeah. It's crazy because it's like I'm so excited. And then I'm like so nervous about getting everything ready. But then I get all excited again because you guys are all going to be here tomorrow. Lots of emotion.
But we can help. We'll do it. We don't let us stress you out. Like, it'll all go good.
Yeah, like I'm not stressed at all about you guys coming. Like, because it's just the party part. That part stresses me out. Well, not really the party part, making sure everything's set up right. But I'm pretty relaxed. We went and we got a lot of shopping done today for that. So
Good.
sandwiches were a lot cheaper to make them myself.
Oh yeah, then the Walmart wanted to like thought they were gold or something.
Yeah, like our whole grocery bill was $120 today. And that was like there was like a few things on there that didn't have anything to do with the party. But like pretty much everything we bought today was for food for the party. And I'm just like, it would have cost us like $80 to buy this many sandwiches.
Yeah.
So, not worth it. Not worth
No.
it. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
I know, it's so it feels so weird, and it's already here, you know?
Yeah. It came
Crazy.
so quick. Kind of. Like I kind of feel like I waited forever, but it feels like it came
Well,
quick.
summer goes fast, and summer just fucking goes so fast. I can't wait to smoke a cigarette with you too. It's gonna be so fun.
I'll probably be smoking a lot of them tomorrow. So I'll be all like,
that's fine.
I guess this guy's taking those scooters.
So you've just been prepping for the party basically so far all week, huh? Cleaning the house, all that crap.
Yeah, and you know what happened? Our fucking bathtub faucet broke.
Oh yeah, you said something happened. Was Adam able to fix it or? Yeah.
Yeah, it just sucked because he had to get to the back of the faucet, and there's the space behind the wall to get to it.
Did it fall down? Did something fall down, or it's like hard to get back there, right?
Well, it's in the classroom closet is where the thing is to pull down, and like when I put everything in there for the classroom, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to take this all back out if this ever needs fixed. And I'm like, it's no big deal. It's all organized. But I never thought, oh, it's gonna break a week before you're having a big party.
Wow.
But we got it all cleaned up. So
good.
Everything's fine. And
everything will be fine.
And this guy bought this stuff. Yay, more money for liquor.
Love it. Yeah, it's been pretty uneventful around here. Just getting ready. Bringing my carry-on. I'm like, I have to bring much stuff, so that's nice.
Yeah, isn't it? It's so nice when you only have to pack for yourself. Like, hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah, go get Daddy. No. I want you to want Daddy. Thank you. He has been so crazy. Like,
why is it just a phase? Because I'm like, it's not like your attention has changed, or is it just from the party planning, you think, or?
I don't know. It might just be a phase that he's going through. Because, yeah, it's just kind of been like this week, past week, he's like, you know what? I test your patience, but you know what? Now I'm really going to, I'm really going to test your patience.
I like what you texted me, and I was like, yeah, I'm glad I would have whooped his butt.
And I told him like 2 times not to do it. I was like, you're going to break something or you're going to hurt somebody. And yeah, or if he actually broke something. And I was just like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Right in front of you, too.
Yeah. And he's a wild kid. Like, he's definitely wild. But this past week, oh my God. Like, just taking him shopping. Like, usually I'm like, he's wild, but at least he's not one of those kids when he's out. Like, he was that kid. Like, running through the store, falling on purpose. Like, I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Today, Adam's like, are the kids going to the grocery store with us? And I was like, oh my God, no.
Can't handle it this time.
Yeah. The dog out. Yeah, he's been, so it just made like trying to clean and stuff even harder. And all I have to worry about is like the main floor, because I decided, I was like, dude, I like cleaned out that whole part of the basement. I was like, I'm not letting people down there. I'm like, I still have so much stuff to do down there that's just gonna take me back. So we're gonna set a liquor table up outside.
Perfect. That's all good. Yeah, people don't need to be going in their house that much. Down to the basement.
Yeah. And then I was like, once it thins out, I was like, more people will be in the kitchen doing shots. People will be all over the place. Like it normally is when there's like kind of a
You were so funny on Saturday night. At one point, the phone was like set up, and all I always saw was like your hand. You're like, I'm so excited. Like I always saw was your arm, just like I'm so excited. Hey guys, it was so funny. I was dying.
It's because I was doing shots. Like I was drinking my lemonade, and I was doing shots. And my friend, she was just doing shots, but I was drinking on top of the shots. I was chasing with the fucking lemonade. So, oh my God, I was wasted. I started out the night, I was like, no, I'm not doing shots with you. She's like, you're doing shots with me.
You even were on the live stream doing stuff. I loved it. It is what it is, it's all good. No first shot. I don't think I could bring sparklers on the plane. I could probably pack them, but I'm not checking a bag, so.
Oh, you're not checking a bag? I think Adam told me to. Well, we'll wait until he's done with this guy, and I'll ask him again what he told me to tell you. There's so many things running through my brain. Like, but I'm so excited. Like, I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, it'll be easier once it's like, once I'm there, once everybody's there, once it's all, then it's like, all right, good. It's all good. Don't have to worry about that. And then we can plan and do shit.
And I don't know what time they're dropping this stuff off tomorrow.
Did you puke on Saturday night, by the way? First shot asked.
No, I didn't. And then the next day, I got up and I was like, oh my God, I think I'm still drunk. And I had to take my daughters to the mall to look for dresses. And I was like, we'll go get, we'll eat. She loves eating at this Asian place there. So I'm like, we'll eat and stuff. And the first thing where I'm like, oh my God, I do not want to eat fucking Asian food. I do not want to be at the mall. But I was like, you got to get your fucking shit together. You promised your kid to take her to the mall. So I did. And that's when the bathtub broke. I told Adam, I was like, I'm going to take a hot bath. Because that usually, like, some people like showers. And sometimes I do. When I'm hungover, like I just like a good shower, but sometimes I'm like, I need to just like soak in the bath. So yeah, I was soaking in the bath and I turned the hot water back on for a little bit and then it wouldn't turn off and I was like, motherfucker. And I was so calm about it too. I was so calm. I just texted Adam from the bathroom. I was like, we have a situation in the bathroom. Hey, what did you want me to tell her about the airport? About getting her from the airport?
Oh, just that, I don't know how that, is she checking back?
No,
No.
she's not getting back.
Well, if you check back, don't they tell you what baggage claim when you're getting off the plane?
I just go to the normal exit by the baggage claim. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, she just goes to the normal exit by the baggage claim.
That's where I'll be.
That's where he'll be.
Perfect.
He said he's going to be in his freedom over everything so that you can find him.
All right, I'll go to the house.
Okay. There's brats and noodles. Quite the dinner I made tonight.
Gotta do what you gotta do, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, I don't like, like, I've hardly shopped for anything. Because, like, my whole fridge right now is just filled with food for the parties. Like, I couldn't really fit much else in there. Like, Grayson has his yogurts and applesauces, and they have some fucking cereal and shit. They're not starving. I can't eat. No, and you're not going to hear. You're going to go in the house. You know what I think it is I threatened him with his ice cream tonight.
Oh.
Maybe. He is my mom. Don't threaten the ice cream mom. Yeah, he had like a little memory game that him and Scar were playing, and he just started pushing him off the table, and I'm just like, oh no. I'm like, you need to pick that back up. And he's like, no, I don't want to pick it up. And I'm like, you made the mess, you're picking it up. He's like, no, I don't want to pick it up. And I'm just like, and I try so hard to be calm, and not scream back. So I'm like standing there, I'm like, no, you're going to pick them up. And he's like, no, I want my ice cream. And I was like, listen, you're not getting any ice cream until you clean up that mess, and you're not getting any ice cream until you eat dinner. And he gave me a bit of a hard time for a few seconds, and then he was like, oh shit, she's really not going to give me my ice cream.
She's serious. Hello.
Like, yeah. Ugh. But yeah, I guess I'm a terrible mom because that's punishment.
Don't let him just do whatever he wants, you awful, terrible mother. Terrible.
Yeah. It's like, I love that my kids have a stubbornness about them, and I love that they have like that rebellion in them that me and Adam have. But then at the same time, you're like, but wait, don't do it towards me.
Are you drinking a lemonade tonight?
Yeah. So I think like my plan is we'll stream for a little bit. I'm gonna have a couple drinks, and then I'm gonna go back to music and just doing like, I just got to do like all the regular cleaning. Like, there's only so much I can do to my bathroom.
Right.
Yeah. Can't wait to tear that fucker apart.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I kind of can.
Well, yeah, I mean, because then it's a pain in the ass while it's tore apart too. So
the kids and I are gonna go stay at a hotel though for that. So I was like, well, that part will be nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a beer. Do you mind if I go grab a beer real quick?
Yeah, I can't drink beer.
I'll just have one.
I don't have tea yet. That's impressive.
No. Like this Tiana. You never see Tiana. Hi.
Oh my God.
Okay, I have one beer. I don't want to feel like shit on the plane, but you know.
Yeah. I don't want to feel like shit tomorrow. But like if I just have like a few drinks, like I'll do a bunch of cleaning and stuff while I'm listening to music.
Yeah.
I can't say if I could do that during the day, my life would be so much easier, but then I'd be turned into an alcoholic.
Well, that's what like all wives out, you know, that's it happens.
I've smoked so many cigarettes this week. Like usually like for a while, like I wouldn't even have Adam leave me any cigarettes. Like I just wasn't smoking. And then like he would just leave me like 2 or 3 cigarettes, and then this past like week or two, he's just like leaving me the pack. And then I thought I was sick. And I was panicking and freaking
no.
out. Because Grayson, he got like the sniffles going and a cough. And I was like, oh my God, please don't get really sick. Please don't get really sick. But he was like fine. It was just like cough and sniffles, never got a fever. He was still active and wild, eating normal. So I'm like, oh my God, thank God. But then I started to feel the tickle, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope it's because I smoked so many cigarettes. Because could you imagine being sick, the like bride that day, like my nose all running and like.
But you didn't. You think it was from the cigarettes?
Yeah, because he like I felt it on like Monday. I think it was that I was Monday or like Sunday night. I was panicking, and like Grayson had the sniffles and cough going, and I was like, oh my God. And then today, I was like, Mom, and I'm just like, it was just.
Oh, something happened. Oh, is someone calling you? I can't hear you while it's calling. Barely.
Hang on.
Yeah, once it stops, it'll be fine. Stoner asked, what? No fucking ice cream. What the fuck? Googling Ohio.
Skylar just called on the phone. God damn it. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It's just quiet.
I can't hear.
Nav in the chat. I don't know. They're on Amazon, but they're like supposed to be like the They Live the sunglasses. The first shot. I'm not bringing any with me. Anyways, that's a federal crime.
Come back. Tell Scarlett to.
She'll be back here. Hold on. But yeah, I don't know. I just looked at They Live glasses on Amazon. That's what they are. So, Stoner, I'll tell her your joke when she comes back on. Hold on. Of course I answer. What do you mean? It's not that big. Anyways, how's everybody? What is it, Thursday? How's everyone's Thursday going? Who's in here watching? I made another Twitter for now, but it'll be temporary, I'm sure. So follow it or not, I don't care. Whatever. I'm gonna make podcast related ones this weekend. So then we'll be better off. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Stoner said back, he said, no fucking ice cream. What the fuck? Googling Ohio Children's Services. I love it.
Listen, man, you don't listen, no treat.
Yeah. That's how life fucking works. You gotta instill that shit. Like,
yeah, there's consequences to your actions. Like,
shocker.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, seems pretty good now.
So I'm catching up on the chats here. First shot, I think they might do some stuff with their drive down. They'll probably do some stuff, I'm sure. Paul and Doug. First shot's tired. Nav. Oh, congrats. Good job. Good luck on the interviews, man. It's a pain in the ass applying to jobs and shit. So good luck. CC, what up, CC? Finishing the day. Gonna grab some brews. Just gonna have one. Adam says the tent is up. What tent? What tent got pitched? That was like one of the first like innuendos to boners I learned, and I was like, oh, I get it. I get what pitch a tent means. Oh.
Yeah, he was putting up the tent, and I walk out back, and it's like short, like
he wasn't done yet.
Yeah, so I would have to like duck to get underneath it, right? So I'm like, I get you have to add more to this. I was like, but how do you add the next poles? And he looked at me dead serious. He was like, what are you talking about? This is it. It's like this full utter panic went through my body. Like, oh my God. And how can, like, what the fuck? Like, this cannot be the tent. Like,
you knew he had to know he was joking. But I bet he loves stressing you out like that, doesn't he?
Yeah. And I was like, that was not funny. He was like, it was funny. And I was like, that was not funny, bro. Like, not funny at all. But it was like, oh my God, fucking Amazon time. I'm still waiting.
Adam says it was hilarious. He thought it was funny.
He says we're going to find out Saturday how funny it was because he's going to tell everybody. So he can go ahead because, yeah, we'll see how funny that is Saturday night.
Too much. I love it. A couple that has jokes together, stays together. Oh, it was like 3 feet tall. Nice. I can't wait to meet Adam.
Yeah, I could have killed him. So, yeah. Oh, my God. But, yeah, tomorrow's going to be, like, so exciting, but so crazy.
Random. It's so weird, isn't it? I mean, I've met a lot of people off the internet and stuff, but yeah, it'll be fun.
Now you're going to meet us coming to our vow renewal.
And then staying at your house. I love it.
With my crazy kids.
I'm very low maintenance. Like I've told you, I'm super low maintenance, though, so it's all good.
I just hope Grayson's well behaved. Scarlett, I'm not worried about. She's just whatever.
Well, Hexmet will be around too. So me and Hex could just run the kid tired doing stuff, you know.
Grayson's running around the backyard. I hope he wore himself out a little bit.
Do you still have the pool up?
Yeah, it's all covered and stuff. We're probably going to drain that soon.
Yeah. It's the end of the season.
Yeah. But at least next summer, we get to go to the new Great Wolf Lodge and go to that Colorado water park. I'm so excited.
It's so fun. I'm excited
to see Colorado again, too.
And, like, we can do some touristy stuff with the kids and, like, have some fun. And it'll be nice.
Scarlett will want to see a good sunset.
Oh,
Scarlett loves sunset. She loves sunset.
We got good ones out here.
Like when we went to Myrtle Beach, she loved watching the sunset. And then part of the reason we're going to stay at that place at Cedar Point is because you're right on the beach and the sunsets there are beautiful. Despite what people think, because everybody thinks Ohio is all Northeast Ohio. Northeast Ohio is kind of ugly, though.
What's Northeast like? Oh, Northeast. Is it still on the lake then?
I don't know.
I'll look on a map.
Sandusky, you go up.
Is that where?
Yeah, Sandusky is Like, okay, so parts of like Northeast Ohio, like some of the suburbs and stuff just aren't, they're just not that nice.
It's ghetto, like white people, white trash ghetto. Is that what you would say?
It's Northwest Ohio. Adam, I told you the only way I know that kind of, like, I don't know that kind of stuff.
Cleveland's right on the lake. I didn't even realize Cleveland's right on the lake, huh?
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. And what direction are you from? I know I wrote down the. I'll look it up. Actually, never mind.
North, south, east, west, northeast, northwest, southwest.
Yeah, but I don't know where Sandusky is on the map.
It's west of here.
Like, I know where like Columbus is, and I know where like Cincinnati is. I know where like Toledo is.
What's the worst? What's the worst city in Ohio?
Cleveland, right, honey? It would be Cleveland or Columbus for the worst city.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited to come.
Like, the west side of Cleveland isn't that bad, but it's definitely getting worse. There's a really crappy mayor for how long was he in? 8 years or?
Well, we're in the suburbs. We're not in.
Yeah, you guys are southwest suburbs, I would say, right?
Yeah, we're in the burbs. Like,
yeah. Not far. You're not far out though. You're not super far out, burbs.
No, we're kind of in a neighborhood that we don't belong in.
Why? Because well, that's where you grew up though.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have moved to, we would have moved to one of the southern spots. Did you see that huge moth fly past my head? I felt
why don't you belong in that suburb? Because it's what? Is it because you're white or what?
Oh no, it's just kind of uppity.
Oh. Oh, well,
one of our neighbors is coming though.
Okay.
That Adam all the time. That doesn't remember his name.
Oh, is it Akron? Is that how you say it?
Akron.
Akron. So that's not too far from Ohio. That's like you're kind of in between Cleveland and there a little bit.
That's not a good area either. You know what's not a good area is Dayton.
Akron.
Dayton's not the best area either. There's some really horrific areas there.
Where's Dayton?
That's where that guy and that girl got killed, honey, because they were fucking stupid. Was it? Yeah, that's what I said. Dayton's a really bad area too. I was just talking about the city.
Where's One Shot? Where's One Shot at? He's in. Where's he in?
Oh my god, I don't know. I'm about to smoke another cigarette. I'm being so bad. I can't.
Where's Dayton? Oh, I see where Dayton is. Okay.
Then I'll just be coughing because I smoke too much. I'll be like, "Don't worry, I feel fine."
First Shot's in Columbus. Okay, and so Dayton's not far from Columbus. I'm such a map. I have to see things on a map, and Dayton's actually not that far from Indianapolis. I've seen here. He's in Columbus. That's not even far. He could have came, but his wife wouldn't approved of his internet friends.
Go. Bubba, go now.
Why? And would you say the place they're bad just because there's just not like much jobs and stuff for people to make money, or like is it just ghetto?
No, I mean it's like it's not even that. It's just a lot of places just don't look well kept.
Okay.
It's not even that they're bad areas or like that the houses and stuff look bad. It's just some of like your center of like my center of town isn't that nice. People complain about it all the time, and I'm like, you guys keep voting for these same dumb fucks that keep promising you this nice area, and they just keep doing stupid shit with your money.
Yeah. If you want to clean it up, you dumb bitches.
Yeah. Like there's some areas that are like really cute and nice, but yeah, some of the areas is just like I don't know. There's just like so many gas stations, and it's not that nice.
It's just
Like
like a
I,
highway towns kind of.
yeah. I mean, there's a like where we live. There's a lot of towns just a little bit south of us that are like more like country type. Like we don't have to drive far to go to a farm,
Right.
like apple picking or whatever. But we don't have to drive far to get to like downtown Cleveland or like, kind of more major spots and stuff like that. So it's nice.
No, I live in Denver suburbs right now. Like I obviously prefer the forest house, but this house is nice too because it's like, yeah, you can get out of town quick or you can go into town. Like it's fine.
Right.
In the chat, someone said Auschwitz is bad too. Yeah, that was a bad area for a while. Oh, and First Shot says he's still deep in remodeling anyways. So yeah, you better get it done because you're the house husband. You gotta get that shit done, man.
I told him I hope he gets a special thank you for all his hard work. He deserves it.
He'll get extra money in his allowance. That's what he'll get. Just kidding, First Shot. I love you. Although it's still asked for that. It's a business arrangement to some extent too. Come on. I love it. I love it though. Like we all can live our lives differently, and we're like, but it doesn't matter. Like I would never judge someone for being a stay-at-home dad. You know what I mean? Because it's like you do what you do. Like whatever the fuck works, and whoever's home more does. Like it's just so easy to make that shit work, but people got to be like, oh, you can't do. Even today, I saw a post when I finally got back on Twitter. I was looking more like. Which is funny. I made that Twitter only to lurk news. I'm like, I'm only going to look at the news. I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to like anything. And then, I was like, I can't do it. I can't.
Like a drug.
I have to comment. These people are saying stupid stuff. And then, and whatever. If that one, we're going to make more with Paul when he's going to help me do the ones on the VPN and all that stuff. But so if this one gets axed, whatever. But, what did I say? Oh yeah, and there's some stupid girl put some TikTok where she was crying because she had to break up with her boyfriend because she didn't want kids. Which that's why yeah, it's first of all, why do you have to put that on social media? That's a very normal thing that a lot of couples have to deal with, and you deal with it on your own. You deal with it and you figure out, and it's so good to figure out what you want or don't want, whatever. But why would you fucking put it on TikTok? But then, of course, then people are like, "Oh my god, I can't believe she wouldn't." Then the other side has to attack, how could she never want kids? And it's well, some people don't want. Just some people don't then why does it have to be an issue? What everyone has to make everything a fucking issue, and these are very normal fucking things that humans have always dealt with. That's what's drives me nuts. It's oh, First Shot. I'm lucky to spend my own money. I know you have a job, First Shot. We love you. I know. She is the breadwinner. When you're you take care of the house and shit, so. Upgrade from posting what they have for but why would you film yourself crying? That's what's so weird about social media. About it's all the hard times I've been through. You were on when your dad was fucking dying. You weren't oh my god, on social media. My dad's dying. I'm so sad. You know what I mean? We all had to learn how to work through the bullshit in our lives and the things, But
yeah, I rarely even talk about it. I talk about it. I talk about it. It's just I don't. Yeah, I mean, I told you before. I don't know. My life has had a lot of sadness, and I really like being happy. Happy's a really good feeling, and I don't know, man. Some people live there and they want to thrive there, and they just love the attention. And
it's those girls in high school. Did you know any girls in high school would be I went to the hospital over the weekend, and it's that on crack now, and times a million,
yeah.
And then with COVID, especially, it's just all these people are it's no one gives a shit. It's almost a man cold. When we get colds, we're usually whatever, we just deal with men make it a big deal. It's the people online, they have to make it a big fucking deal, and it's I don't get it. posted
Yeah,
that.
I almost felt bad today when my daughter was like, I feel kind of sick. And I was just like, I was my mom's fifth child. So my mom just had this, like, you'll survive type of attitude towards, you know?
For real. It was like, go lay down, drink some water. And nowadays we know a little bit more too, where we can be like, oh, like, look, whenever I felt like a cold coming on, I'm like, I eat really spicy soup with a bunch of garlic in it. Like there's things you can do, and then you're fine. It's all good. Nah, well, people want to see if others care. Well, yeah, I understand why people do it, but it's like, it's so lame. It's like, get attention with like being pretty. That's way cooler. It's just, and I know people in real life, like I said, like in high school, there was always those girls who were like, I was in the hospital over the weekend, whether they were or not, but they wanted people to be like, oh my God, are you okay? It's like all that. It's just social media is just though, and then being victimized and hurt is like that's how you get attention nowadays and stuff. So I know.
I don't, I don't like pity. I don't like pity. And I know a lot of people, they won't look at it as pity, but I think with just my dad and like the way people would look at him or like pity him in a way, and then the way people would treat me after he got sick, like sometimes it was just like, can you just treat me like a normal person? Because this is like a normal person.
Yeah, because you're like, I need to be a normal person to be able to do these functions where I'm taking care of someone. So, like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
like after my mom died, man, I had a hard time with it. Like, I don't like it. I mean, it's like I said, can you treat me like a normal person instead of this like yeah, I'm delicate right now, but like I want to feel normal. And that's one of the reasons like me and my best friend clicked is because like we were starting to get close when my mom died, but then after my mom died, we were just spending more time together. And like if I would talk about my mom dying and then I was just done talking about it and I would start joking around, she was just like, okay. But like other people would be like, no, let's talk about it. You're obviously upset. It's like, yeah, I said what I had to say and now I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. Like, let the person who's going through it say how they want to say it or whatever. Yeah. People are like that. Even me too. Like, when people are trying to get attention for like committing, they're like, oh, I'm going to commit suicide. Like, I'm just the worst. I've told people before, I'm like, if you are feeling that low, don't call me. And that sounds terrible, but I'm like, I don't know what to say to you. I'm not going to be like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, even when we talk about really serious stuff, I'm sure that's why you like talking to me, because I'm like, damn, or like I'm like,
Yeah,
it's,
you're not like all like, oh my God, that's so terrible. Oh, it's so sad. That's part of the reason, like, yeah, like I will not talk to like there's some people that are really close to me that I will not talk about a lot of my feelings and stuff that happened with my dad being sick because like they're just like, oh my God. And it is horrible shit. Like, don't get me wrong, but I think some people it's just I don't and I think it makes them uncomfortable too because it's so sad and it's like uncomfortable for them to like hear that sadness, you know. You know what it
and
does that it's,
yeah, and in their own life, they don't talk like for real about shit anyway. Like, they don't talk for real about shit. It's always like, oh, this person is telling me something sad. I need to feel sad. I don't know. It's just like they don't take it in. I don't know how to explain it, but
yeah. People communication is hard. It is because not everybody communicates the same way. Like I'll see people be like, when you're married, you have to do this and you have to do that to make your marriage work. And it's like, well, no, because not all people are like that. Like, not all people need that. Like I'll say, like, I don't think people should settle. I don't think if something's gonna make you unhappy, you should be that way. But I also think if you have like higher standards, like, and I shouldn't even say higher standards, but like I'm a pretty simple person. Adam's a pretty simple person. So it's pretty easy for us to work together. But some people aren't simple. And and you know, like I would never tell somebody like, well, you should settle or you should stop being that way, you know, but I also would probably tell them like, maybe don't expect to
have realistic ideas, honey. Like I made a post right before I got banned on Desert. I remember I made a post because I'm like, sometimes you see people like idealizing romance and all this, and I'm like, okay, that's fine and all, but like, that's another autonomous human being. So obviously you can try and get the romance, but you can't like you can't like be idealizing of, you know what I mean? And like I'm like, you might be disappointed and you'll blame it on people, but it's like it's just because you had this idea, and it's hard to have another human go up to your idea, because they're a
Yeah,
fucking individual human themselves. That's like, you know.
yeah. I mean, you would be very surprised to know Adam and I have not been perfect in our marriage.
What?
We
What?
have made mistakes. We have fucked up. We have done things that we knew we shouldn't have done, and we did them anyway. Like it's like we're both human. It's wild.
It's crazy.
But we love each other so much that it's like, and there was like a point after my dad died where it wasn't like, oh my god, like we're gonna end up divorced, but I was like, maybe we're not gonna be as happy as I thought. It's not like I thought we were gonna be miserable, but I was like, what if we can't get through this? Like, what if this is that thing that we can't see eye to eye on? But we did, and we worked through so much together. And now we're gonna get married again.
Yeah, now you're renewing your vows. First shot says romance stuff seems fake. Well, yeah, like some of the romance stuff is fucking fake, and it's all like people like watch movies and shit, and I'm like, you can't
They
like idealize.
try to like have a speaker outside the window or show you the cue cards. I don't remember what movie that was from. Like, I'm not romantic. Like
I'm not either.
yeah, like I don't even know what I would do if I went to the bedroom and Adam had like romantic music playing and rose petals and candles. I would be like,
Yeah. This
oh,
is a little
I would,
contrived. This is a little contrived. Like a little fake. He was romantic like one time, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. We don't need to do that again. Like,
that's yeah, I just and some people like that, and I'm like, that's that's cool, and I hope you find the person that wants to enjoy those things for you. But like for me, like I just I don't find that kind of stuff romantic.
it's
Like
almost like
for
role
me,
playing sometimes, where it's so like it's so like set out. It's almost like a role play thing. Yeah.
yeah, and like I don't know, like when Adam and I we went to Philly to see Eric Church, and the second night we it was a double down tour, so we did back to back shows on Friday and Saturday night. So we went Friday night, we had nosebleeds. Saturday night we had nosebleeds. So I was like getting ready to go up the escalator to the nosebleeds, and he's like, "No, we're not going that way. We're going this way." And he had bought tickets like that thing where people are trying to get rid of tickets real quick or whatever at the end of the night. So he got like cheap floor seats that somebody was trying to get rid of. Like that's romantic to me.
Yeah. And it's an experience too. Like it's something you're
Yeah,
doing together. And yeah, I totally
it's
agree.
it's not like a setup like, hey, we're gonna have sex.
That's what I say. You know, when
I
people are
mean,
like,
we're going to, but it's like there's more to it. But some people like that. Like me, like I was reading something and I'm just like, I wouldn't even want to spend that much time having sex.
Or even like some of the people into the like super BDSM stuff, it just seems so like clinical and like I'm like, how are you even turned on? It's very like clinical and very like it's just not I get it, whatever, but it's just not my thing.
Don't break the fancy life.
For Shot says, I do love yeah, we all love the sex. It's just like I can't like it can't be like that's why I even hate it. Like even with like my on the crazy end of my life, some people are just fun, and if stuff happens, it happens. But then there's the other people who are like expecting stuff, and you're like, no, that's not fun. Like why? Like it's just weird when people have like an idea. You're like, no, that's not how it fucking works. I'm like, we're all humans and crazy and stuff. So indifferent.
I don't get into it.
Stoner says Baja Blast and Taco Bell is romantic as fuck. It definitely can be. It definitely fucking can be. You know?
Because of both.
Yeah, but I left the stuff inside. Wait, where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
How many drinks are you on, honey? I'm just kidding.
It's only one. I'm making sure to drink this whole one before I make another. Dog, don't knock this over. Don't do it. Don't.
I'm so excited to meet the dog and the cats.
They're all excited too. Oh, you know what I found out? Billy and Bentley were fighting in the basement. I think that's where them scratches and bites came on both of them. It's almost like Bentley's like, hey man, you've been in my space too much lately.
There's two of the cats.
Yeah, it's the two orange ones. Because I felt like something on the back of the one cat's neck, and it kind of felt like a rash, which he has gotten like he'll get like an acne kind of. So you can like clean it with hydrogen peroxide, and there's stuff you can get for it. But he has been fine. But this just felt like different. And I know it's not fleas. Fleas are really easy to see on, and we treat them, but they're really easy to see on him because he's orange. And then I felt it on the other cat's neck, and then today I caught them fighting in the basement. And I was like, oh my gosh, stop it. You're hurting each other.
Sometimes cats or they get like abscess by their face a lot. Like that one that was indoor outdoor, we fucking took it in and had it fixed one time because he got in a bad fight, and then like it turned into a whole thing, and we paid $400 for a cat that wasn't even fucking ours. Get that taken care of. But you gotta do for the animals, you know.
Our one cat was sleeping in bed with Hex the other morning.
Aww.
Adam got up and she was in the bed. He was like pretty much on her back, and yeah, Hex is just sitting there petting her. I'm like, dude, that cat commands people. She controls.
I'm excited to be around some actually, nice cats that actually are like snuggling and shit. I'm like, although mine did, she snuggled with me this morning a little bit, which was sweet. So, and she's getting, because I've told you how every time she goes to purr, she starts sucking her tail and gets in this trance. But she's kind of been breaking out of that a little bit more and like actually just like purring and being sweet. So I'm like, okay, good. Maybe it's as she gets older, maybe because now she's 3. She's just about 3 now. So
that's about how old our youngest cats are. They're a little bit older, but yeah, they're brothers. They're orange and black. And the one will kind of let you hold him, but he's a big old baby, dude. Oh my god, he's such a baby. He's laughing too.
Hi, Mike Jackman. I'm assuming that's Mike Jackman of Eric Jack. Did you watch our show on Sunday? You probably didn't. You were probably busy, but
yeah, I was at the mall.
And and you had gotten fucked up the night you were. But Eric's really cool. I don't know if you follow him on Twitter, but him and his brother do really good impressions, and they're funny, and it was great.
Next week I'll catch up on podcasts. I have been listening to either happy music or I've been listening to the Jersey Shore while I do stuff. Because I'm really, really tense, so I need like stupid like stuff, like so either really lighthearted music or just a stupid show that makes me laugh.
Is it like the old Jersey Shores or the new ones that they did?
So it was the old Jersey Shore. I've been watching it on Pluto, and now it's showing the Jersey Vacation, family vacation. And I told Adam, I was like, this shit makes me feel old as fuck. They're like more mature. They're like settled down with families and being responsible. Like, I'm old.
Did you see that interview? Switch a little bit because Eric made me think of, because he does an Alex Jones thing. Did you see that Alex Jones and Steven Crowder where they were talking shit on libertarians? Yeah. They're basing it off of fucking like Reason magazine, and I'm like, no, like, and then I'm like,
sucks now.
Yeah, and they're just not, they're not down to earth. Like, he's like, well, we went to this like, dinner, blah blah blah, like DC dinner shit, and it's like, well, why would you base? That's not even who the liberty, whether you're in the party or you're just like libertarian minded. It's like, so fuck that. I don't know. Like I said, I would still probably do Alex Jones, but like, I think he might be compromised to some extent. Just the way he had it. Why did they have to like? It just sounded so stupid and like almost like how the leftists talk about people where they're like, oh, some of the Reason magazine people voted for Obama, so I hate libertarians. Like, okay, like how does that make any sense? Like, it's just stupid.
It is stupid. I'm gonna throw my Louder with Crowder mug out the window.
we should film us like busting it or something and post it. But seriously, guys, like, oh, I was at a dinner, and I'm like, okay, well, most libertarian people are not DC dinner fucking people. We're not at a Reason, like at a benefit or any shit like that, And that, I don't know if you watched the part of the problem that came out today on YouTube where Robbie and Dave were talking about it, but they're like, okay, they'll judge all libertarians based on that, but then like all these Republicans are terrible and they won't like, they don't give up on Republicans because of one terrible Republican, but they'll like judge all libertarians based off of like that. It was just like, fuck off, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Don't talk shit. And he's a cancer? We're a cancer? What? Like,
yeah, and what's funny is because like Republicans, their big thing is like we're not racist, right? And it's like, okay, and I don't think all Republicans are racist either, and I don't think all conservatives are racist. But there's a reason that was so easy to believe, and it's because a lot of people like me and friends that I had grew up with racist Republican families. And I'm not talking about like, I'm just going to label you racist. They were not ashamed to say that they were racist. They did not look at black people as equal to them. They didn't. Well, some of them are still alive, I think.
Right, but at least they were like, oh, there's a thing like where they're open about it rather than the Democrat part or the left people who are like secretly, how they are. But yeah, like I know my parents lived through the fucking riots in Chicago back in the day, and that obviously is gonna like shape your shit, but they're not like, yeah, it's just silly. It was just silly how he's like, why even talk about us? But then I'm like, oh, they're talking about the Libertarian Party, so whatever,
They feel threatened, is what I think it is.
Yeah, but the fucking reason like, it's just so stupid because there's so many Republicans who suck, and they don't give up on the whole Republican Party.
But a lot of Republicans that suck.
Yeah, and that are it, like Dan Craig, there's all these people, but like, oh, I went to a dinner once with Reason people and they voted for Obama, so all libertarians are absolutely terrible. CC, I agree with you. I'm definitely ANCAP at heart, definitely anarchist at heart, free market capitalism, all that. But we're in the system now, and like I know people hate on like even trying to vote libertarian stuff, but locally, like, I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna give some energy towards it. Like my friend Jacob's running, I have a sign in my yard, and and I have a lot of people on my like Instagram that are friends from prior to COVID and stuff, and they're like, they get it. They're like, because they were like me, where you're just a freedom person, I don't know.
That freedom shit. That's no fun.
Self-sufficiency.
And so,
hierarchy. I believe that not that like I believe in all hierarchy, but there is a fucking hierarchy. And guess what? If you believe in the state, you believe they're the hierarchy, and I don't fucking want them to be the hierarchy. They're fucking idiots, you know. Like
some people. My friend has this great little thing that he says, Adam, look at that spider. Oh, thank you. This like little thing, and he talks about like, you know, some people, they do want more and they are willing to like work a lot harder. You know, I don't want all those things. Like, I don't want to have a yacht. I have no interest in having a mansion. You know, like I don't want all that stuff. But some people do, and they're willing to do this. If you're willing to do the things you have to do to get there, then go ahead. Do you see this cat trying to pull my nose?
That's adorable. No, that's the thing. There are like the people who make it. You cannot disagree that they put it, like a lot of them put in the fucking work for it. And I'm not talking about like fucking billionaire kids. I'm talking about like what's sad is the small business owners that get demonized. But yet all these people are fine with all the Hollywood and government people being rich, but a small business owner, that's bad. Or what, a landlord with 2 houses, that's bad. You know, but they had to fucking do. I grew up blue collar. My dad fucking worked his ass off all my life, you know. And I mean the economy with boomer, every like that aside, my dad did actually fucking work, you know. And like you have to like even me with my I could try and advertise more, like try to get a little bit more. The actual work real estate I'm great with, but like getting the work, I could put more work into that. But I'm like, you know, but I could if I wanted to, like, you know, you see all these stupid realtors and they buy like brand new cars and shit. And I'm like, but I don't fucking want or need that, you know? So why the fuck would I, you know? Like, it's silly. And you can't deny that some people, and that's like the whole thing, like people are like, we're not meant to work 40 hours with blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, then run your own business. You know, your parents worked more than fucking 40 hours a week running that store, you know, like.
And who's going to build your houses? Who's gonna serve your drinks? Who's gonna do all this stuff? Who's gonna work at grocery stores? Like, I hate to tell you this, but some people actually enjoy working. Like, if we had no kids.
I know a dude about my age who's spent 23 years of his life working at Giant Eagle. Want to keep my cousin's buddy, Brandon? 23 years working at Giant Eagle. That means that when he was like a senior in high school, he went to a local grocery store, got a fucking job.
Well, you can move up at a lot of places.
My best friend is an equal partner in a retail store now because she got a job there right after high school at one of the shops, and now she's equal partner, rich bitch, running for shop. Like, and all she had to do was fucking work. Like, she wasn't like special. She just had to show up and do stuff, you know. And they offered her like, and it's great. Like, she's great because she's hired me to buy 2 houses so far, so that's great for me too. But it's like the American way, or like I always want like they've made it so hard. I think both of us growing up with our parents who had their own businesses, that's something special when your parents have their own business. First of all, that's such a good example. And then what?
It teaches you a lot.
It teaches you a shit ton. And that's like, but I'm like, the world should be like that. Families, it should be easy for a family to have their own business, and then the kids, if they don't leave right at 18, they can help out with the business and, you know, and like help do that shit. And that's how it should fucking be. But they demonize small business, but then they also say, oh, the corporations are bad. And I'm like, well, the government made the fucking corporations, you idiots. Like, and they make it hard for small business. They make it hard for us. Like,
yeah, but they don't teach people this stuff. Like, one of the things, I think if there is I think the perfect school system would be when kids are like maybe like 6 or 7, like go to school to start, you know, learning certain things. Yeah. And then, because as a parent, you want to pay for preschool and all that shit. I'll be honest, like, I see stay-at-home moms on my Facebook page, and I will say to Adam, like, why are they sending their kids to preschool? You're a stay-at-home mom. Like, you can't teach your kids 1, 2, 3 and ABCs and
That's like the whole point of being stay at home. My sisters both taught all their kids to read before they were in kindergarten and stuff. Like, you can do that kind of thing.
Grayson even somehow reads, and I don't even know how exactly it happens. But I mean, I do though. Like, even though he didn't like to sit down and read books, we would like read other things to him. You know, yeah, like that's how he just. It was just finding a different way to do it. Was all it was. Just finding a different way to do it.
And that's what life is. That's what life fucking is you find your way to do it. Do you have to pee by chance? Because I have to pee. All right. I do have to pee. All right, everybody, we'll be right back. First shot, I agree. And my, I know Paul's going to make us I have to pee thing. First shot, like, they offer in a lot of schools, but they don't push it. There are actually a lot of public schools that once you're a sophomore, they will offer you to go to a trade school paid for by the taxes and stuff. Like my brother graduated high school with his HVAC. And so he was able to work in HVAC right away, you know? So no, do become a carpenter or electric. The trades are what matters, man. And then when you own a business in the trades, this is what I try to tell these stupid idiot commie kids. I'm like, when you have your own business, you can overcharge the rich people that you hate. You can overcharge them. My dad made so much money washing windows for these idiots who had big fucking houses and shit. Like, that's how if you hate rich people, make a business, and then that's that. I should have grabbed another beer, but that's okay. That's how it should go. Hold on, I'm gonna grab another beer. I'm terrible. I should have done it. But we were talking about vocational school.
Ah, good old vocational school.
Tanner already ate, by the way.
Oh, Adam, you know what we should have done?
Yeah.
I guess we should have figured out those lights. I guess we can do it tomorrow. We have so much. I'm gonna do this.
Hope I'm not fucked up for the airplane ride. That's why I do absolutely hate. Way to do it. Hate. Yeah, it's.
Ow! I sat down too hard.
We can go we go a little longer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be up, like I said, so it's all good. No, it is. It always made me laugh too, because my parents were, because of inheritances and like good investments. Even when he did the window washing company, we were going to these very nice houses, but he was at the same level of these people, you know. It was like, you know, white rich people, and like that was him too. We were just watching. He would talk with them, like that's how you do it. Like that's how you fucking make money not by going, I'm going to pass a $40 minimum wage. It's like but also as small businesses, these commie kids don't understand. You work for free a lot, like especially in real estate. Do you know how many hours I've had clients that like we would look at houses week after week and then they just give up or don't want it anymore? I don't get paid. I didn't get paid for any of that time. Like you have to put time into it, but then they're like, they just don't get it. Like it's such an easy thing to get and they don't get it. Because every family should be able to have a business, but that's just not how the world worked. The 90s changed. The 90s and the boomers just changed a lot of stuff, man.
No, man, they're perfect. They do everything right. You know what's funny is how much people like freak out about culture and stuff, and I'm like, dude, I watched Madonna hump the stage when I was like 11, and I'm actually okay. I don't think my parents were too happy about her performance.
Right. No, it is.
Yeah, I mean, people have been. And then do you remember when Madonna did that song Like a Prayer? And people were all pissed because Jesus was black and she like was hitting on the Jesus or whatever. And I'm
right.
Just like, and guess what? Like I grew up to like not be somebody who disrespects the church when I'm in it.
Right.
Like you know what I mean? Like be a good fucking parent and don't be so fucking overwhelming and overbearing on your children.
There's
like
a balance.
Yeah. Like there's things my mom wouldn't let me do that I'm gonna let Scar do. Like part of me I guess just wanted to have her in this cute, like conservative, cutesy little dress. And that's just not her, and my mom probably would have made me wear something more conservative.
Yeah. But you can you can teach that it's also like, okay, you can just teach like what's important around it where you're like, she's not trying to look like slutty or you know what I mean? Like you can like.
She's not. She's just like, there's some things like with the like sweatshirts that are a little bit shorter where like, no, you have to wear a shirt underneath that.
Yeah. I wasn't allowed to wear like bikinis or any of that shit, like, and I get it. You get it too. Like, you get it.
Thankfully, she doesn't like bikinis, so we're not there yet. We will be though.
Yeah. My mom, I wanted to wear a fucking like training bra. My mom's like, no. But I mean, not that I still don't fucking need one. But like, she's like, no. And I'm like, I get it. Now I get it. But yeah, it is hard. Like, you have to find that balance of, or this is what, like, I don't care about any of the fucking Little Mermaid shit. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Like, it's obviously a distraction.
It's a fucking fake fucking story.
Yeah, it's stupid. The only thing I don't get is like people are like, well, we need representation, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, aren't parents representation to their children of like whatever their race is? That's all. I hate when people say that shit. I'm like, you're their parents? Why are you waiting for the media to be a certain color or whatever? Like you should be their parents and like showing them. I know, but it's all stupid. I don't give a fuck. It's dumb as fuck anyways. And people are racist as fuck, but like, it's so stupid.
It's very reactionary, which is something that I like that Maj Touré like points out about Republicans is they always react the way the left wants them to react.
And like, everyone's paying attention to it because they want them to. They want them to pay attention to this while they're doing who the hell knows what else, And
then they point and they go, see, look how upset Republicans are that there's a black mermaid.
That's so dumb.
A fictional fucking character. And listen, I'm not going to lie. I saw the picture of her. She kind of does look like the Little Mermaid.
And there are actually black redheads. There are black redheads out. And yeah, it's a fucking. There aren't real mermaids, people. Like they're not real. It's just silly. But I think, like we said, yeah, it's that it was done to get a reaction, and then people get a reaction because that's the stupid shit people pay attention to nowadays, and it's just all bullshit. It's dumb. It's so dumb.
It is. Like, I can't believe we're, well, not us, but I can't believe people are freaking out over that. I'm just like, if Scarlett wants to watch that movie, I'm not going to care. I'll watch it with her. I don't care. I don't like some of the, like, what do they call these live action things
Yeah,
that they're
yeah, where it's like
Disney?
CGI live action kind of.
Yeah, like like when they did Beauty and the Beast with humans and they had what's her face play Belle, like it wasn't horrible, but I didn't enjoy it. I didn't think it was that good, you know. And I went into it like pretty hopeful, and I'll do the same with this. If she wants to watch it, you know, I'll watch it with her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna.
It's just more when people start talking about it. It's like, you idiots are paying attention. Or like with Trump and the FBI. I'm like, this was made me so mad. Everyone freaking about Trump and the My Pillow guy. I'm like, the FBI has been showing up at our friends' houses for Twitter posts for the last handful of years. That's more important to me than the fucking rich people who are connected. Like,
They have great lawyers, you know. I mean,
ooh.
fucked up, man. People are. Did you see the video of that female cop?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit! And what's so funny to me is that conservatives like were calling it out, and some of them were like, "Y'all, there's a few bad apples," and it's like, no, bro, she just said the quiet parts out loud this time. That's what it was. She just said the quiet parts out loud. I mean, that's
Yeah,
how
she
they
did.
are. That's how they are. They think they are above you. They think they are better than you. And they're not. They're not.
And she didn't even get she didn't even get disciplined for saying that shit. And like, the stupid.
She got a 1-day suspension.
Yeah. Why are cops have time to film that shit anyways? Like, hello.
Yeah, I thought you were so busy saving our lives and protecting us.
Yeah. Yeah. Although I made a post on my new account where I'm like, I'm not a cop, but yeah, actually, if I do come up on your ass, get the fuck out of my way. But I'm not a cop. But yeah, she said it. She's like, we will find something to pull you. And that's like, we've all been saying they'll trail you to try and like get you to do something or catch you doing it. Like, that's what it like.
They do it to make you nervous, not on purpose. And it's,
Yeah, I mean, you go into that job for, especially this girl, from what she was saying, she's obviously a fucking bully and like,
yeah, she probably didn't get laid enough. That's my guess.
I know. And like being a hot cop, you think you would. Oh, the My Pillow guy was caught at a Hardee's drive-thru. I did hear about that, but he was just at a Hardee's. Apparently, he used to be like he was like a meth head addict before he like came around and started like, I don't give a shit about them, but like, I'm like, literally, people have visited Ashley, the trans girl from the UP. The FBI has visited her before. Suffy, Dr. Suffy, the FBI has visited him before. Matt, yeah, Magnus. I don't know if you followed Magnus before he was from Michigan too. The FBI showed up at all these people's houses. Anyone who questioned the Ray Epps stuff, some of these guys showed up at Ray Epps' house from January 6th, that Ray Epps guy, they showed up at his house at one point. Well, then the FBI showed up at their houses. So I'm like, that's what I care about. I don't give a fuck about Trump and My Pillow dude. I'm like, all these normal ass people were getting visited by the FBI, and none of these pundits said shit. None of the Republican pundits, they didn't say shit about us normal fucking people getting visited by the fucking FBI. Like, that's important, but
they don't care.
They don't care. They fall into the trap. They're talking about what they're supposed to talk about, and that's that.
Full. So fucking right.
You
I
doing
can't
good?
believe you'll be here tomorrow. I can't believe it. Doug and Paul are going to be leaving. They're an hour.
Doug just posted he's almost done at work, and then he's leaving in 30, and then yeah, they're heading out a little later. Hell yeah. So random. And then we have to have a meeting for Forest Mommy Universe, how we're gonna grow Forest Mommy Universe too. So
It's really crazy how like it all happened.
and then I'm like, I'm kind of like when things come together, like they come together, and you should like doors open. Like when Paul's like, I'll help you do producing stuff. I have the other guy running like a Discord for me and shit. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this. And if you see something in me talking like, then that's what we need to do. You know what I mean? Because like obviously that's why Twitter doesn't like me and shit. So because I'm a normal ass person that people like. So it's all good.
And we'll all be together tomorrow.
Hell yeah. And then
Saturday night's gonna be lit.
I'm excited. I'm bringing another dress too, other than the one I showed you. I have a purple dress I'm bringing to. I'm like, heck, I could wear a purple dress for our purple theme. So we'll see.
I know I got oh fuck, I never found well, whatever. Oh my god. Yeah. I got lots of purple stuff. You know what though? I was at the Dollar Tree and I'm like, and I noticed this at Walmart too. I'm like, what is with the lack of like party supplies lately? I mean, I noticed it for my son's birthday. I noticed it for just as we've been shopping for stuff for the vow renewal that like it seems like stuff is just like sold out. Like there was hardly any tablecloth left, like just the plastic tablecloth. There was hardly any left. We were at Walmart. They were sold out of purple. I found a pack of 3 silvers, so I grabbed those. And then I went to the Dollar Tree, and it was the same thing. And yeah, it was the same thing around my son's birthday. Because I was just looking for like the little cake plates. And I was going to get them purple, and they were sold out of purple, but they had like these fancier ones that was purple. And I was like, I am not paying $1.25 for 6 plates.
You have like Party City by you guys? Do you have that store?
We do, but it's like we try to like the Dollar Tree is by like a lot of other stuff that we go to. The Party City that is by us is away from us.
Right.
Like the way I would say it is Party City's that way, and the Dollar Tree and Walmart is that way.
That really explains it, right?
That's all you need to know.
So yeah, but yeah, it's been like sold out. So I just got white plates, white regular little cake plates. So at noon on Saturday, we have to go pick up the cake, and we have to get the bouquets.
And we're gonna leave you guys here with our kids.
I thought Josh could come with us.
Yeah, either way, I can help. I'm good at. I like going to stores and stuff. Whatever.
Because we're just the little girls have like flower petals that they're throwing, but then Scarlett and my friend, they're going to carry bouquets. I'm going to carry a bouquet, but we're just getting fresh bouquets from the supermarket. It's like a lot of money to like get fancy bouquets. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just get these and we'll cut the stems down and we'll just wrap
some pretty ribbon. Yeah, put some pretty ribbon around it with some bows and shit. That's all I need.
Hold up.
Hey, Carolina EDC.
Hold that shit. And then it's just all about the liquor. Well, Paul said he's bringing his truck. We'll just load his truck up with alcohol.
We're going to buy that Friday.
Yeah. Are you going to do that tomorrow, honey? Are you gonna go get liquor and stuff tomorrow? And beer?
I'll just tell him. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Should get, and
I
then
got a bottle of tequila. I need a bottle of bourbon. Probably another bottle of vodka.
we need some vodka for sure. Blueberry.
Yeah, I want to have one of your blueberry lemonade things.
Well, the problem with them is like you can't really taste the alcohol. The good thing tonight is I don't have a ton of vodka left, so there's nothing I can really do. So I can't get out of hand like I was the other night.
I was laughing so hard. Oh my God, we just saw your hand. It was so funny.
That's why I'm not gonna do shots on Saturday.
We do a couple. We should do a couple.
You know what I was thinking about though? Maybe I was like, yeah, like I'll drink some water, but you know what else? I'll drink some Dr. Pepper.
Oh yeah, I love Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, like I've been really good not drinking a ton of pop. It's like less than a can of pop every morning. I don't like coffee, so that's like my little caffeine kick. So yeah, I think like if I drink some Dr. Peppers in the night, it'll help me stay awake and I won't be chasing my shots with more liquor. That turns into a problem.
And we'll drink water too. We'll be good about water too.
Yeah, Adam's gonna get like 3 cases of water. And I have like a Brita pitcher, but we'll have like 3 cases of water, so we have plenty of water. What else? I'm gonna like start. I don't know.
We can end the stream if you want.
Well, and I was thinking 10. We could go to 10 because that's right about when the boy goes to bed.
Okay.
So we'll get him to bed, and I'll keep doing stuff, and he won't be in my room.
2 hours. That's it.
I told Adam last night, I was like, you might have to like cut us off. And I was like, because I keep telling myself in my head, like, you're going to see her that like in hours after the stream's over. I was like, so it's totally fine. But this is nice because I'm relaxed a little bit. And then, yeah, like, I'll drink another lemonade or 2, do a bunch of cleaning and stuff. Be good to go. Because I gotta get up and shower in the morning. Otherwise, I'll be like, bleh.
I'm gonna shower after this and like get ready, kind of, and then I'll have him drop me off at the airport at like 1. So, yeah. Bring some take a bunch of. What?
I could never do that, honey. Could you imagine having to drop me off at an airport?
Like traveling alone? You don't travel like that.
No, I've never traveled alone. Yeah, I've never traveled alone before.
On an airplane too?
And on an airplane. I've only been on an airplane once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was 11. I went to Vegas to see my sister with my mom and my dad. And then I came back. That was the only time I've ever been on a plane. But I've traveled a lot. I've traveled the country. I've been to Vegas 3 times since then. Been to Vegas 4 times.
I like driving is fine too. Like that's all good too.
Yeah, we're gonna drive out to see you.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be fun. See, that should show you how much I love you. I'm gonna spend 2 days in the car with my family. Hi, Dad. What are you doing? You're gonna be going to bed soon. That's what you're doing.
All right, I'm going to the house. Come on, Bubba. I'm going to. I'll maybe in a little bit. See you tomorrow, Jess.
See ya.
She said, see ya.
Like 5 Jess for us, Mommy.
Oh, Grayson said bye just for his mommy.
Ah, that's precious.
So cute. Yeah, me traveling alone would be like hilarious because I get like so like
You could
discombobulated.
do it. You could do it. You just have to do it.
Oh, I could probably do it. It would just probably be Adam would be like, we have to get to the airport like 6 hours before your flight gets. Yeah, like yeah. But I'm not stupid. I'm just like
No, it's just not. You haven't done it a lot.
yeah, and
Like,
I'm just like I'm bad with directions and stuff. But yeah, if I had to, like I could get around. I can figure stuff out. Like my parents let me run around Las Vegas when I was like 11 years old by myself.
nice.
It was
Was it like on the strip? The strip was a lot smaller then, probably too.
yeah, it was on the strip. But yeah, like they would like be like out doing stuff, and I don't know. I just would run around the hotel, and you could like I mean you go outside and you can walk to another fucking hotel. You know what I mean? Like it was yeah. I think they expected me to just stay in the hotel though. I don't know why.
You were like, I'm out. I'm going to the other one. Oh, first
Yeah,
time.
like,
Yeah, I didn't fly. I only flew like once when I had to wear a fucking mask, and I was like, fuck that. When I went to Wisconsin, but other than that, I like driving. We're driving to Wisconsin in October, like, and you can't like depend on any of the flights and shit anymore. Like they like half the time they can't. Like I'm praying to God tomorrow's all good, so we'll see.
it better
It's a
be, dude. I'll fucking start calling their asses.
and it's a direct flight, so there's like less things that can mess up. That's like why
Right.
it's so early because it was like the only direct flight, and I'm like, I would rather do a direct flight, so that's fine. But
I'm so excited. I can't fucking believe it.
I know it's wild, wild.
I can't wait to have that dance floor set up. Adam was setting up the tent, and I'm like, oh my God, it seems so small. Should we have gotten a bigger dance floor? And he's looking at me. He's like, I mean, you know, like there's nothing we can do about that now.
Yeah, you don't need it to be huge. You want it? That'll all be good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
But like I think part of it is our backyard so big. So like when I see it in that space, it doesn't seem as big to me.
Right.
But then when I did the measurements again in the house, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, like
It's good. It'll be big enough
yeah.
for us.
I just had like I did an 8x12, and like part of my thinking was like people are gonna leave like earlier on, and not gonna be a ton of us on the dance floor.
Right.
And we can always move a table if we need to. I'll dance on the grass. I won't dance by the fire pit though.
I thought you were gonna say I'll dance on a table.
No, I won't be dancing on tables. I danced on the bar at my wedding though. Not at my like wedding reception, but we went to a bar afterwards, and I danced on the bar in my dress.
That's all right. Yeah. Gotta be crazy once in a while, you know?
Yeah, at least this dress won't be as hard to deal with.
It's true, yeah, because it's just there's no like stuff flowing off of it.
You can't pee by yourself. It's like nearly impossible to pee by yourself. Like my sisters, my bridesmaids at my wedding, I come out of the hall and I'm like, oh my God, I have to pee so bad. Can one of you help me in the bathroom? And they're like, no, we love this song. We're about to do a shot. And there was this girl who was one of our friends' dates, and she just looked at me and she's like, I know you don't really know me. She's like, but I'll help you. She's like, my sister just got married a couple weeks ago, so I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, I'm good. Yeah, fine. Let's go. I got pee. So here's this girl that I don't even know.
Helping.
helping me pee. Like she just like she kind of had that look on her face, like I can't believe they just like left the bride like that. But
Well,
yeah,
she was the hero in the moment. It's all good.
yeah, she was super nice. She had on this like really tiny dress, and like some people were making comments about her, and I was like getting pissed. I'm like, why are you like judging a fucking 22-year-old girl on her? Like, she has a nice figure. She's very good looking, and she's very kind hearted. She's not like just some dumb bimbo. She has a nice fucking body. Like, Jesus Christ.
People are so weird. Even yesterday, I was out with my mom, and she's like, "Oh my god, look at that lady over there. Her face is so big." And I'm like, really? Like, really? Even if you have that thought, like, just don't say it, you know? Oh, Nab, I'm like half trophy wife, half real estate broker. Because that's what I do for work. Okay. I gotta pee again already. I'm sorry. And then we'll go for a little bit longer. Is that good?
Yeah. I'm going to pee again, too.
Okay. No, Nav, because I'm not like your typical real estate agent. I could make a lot of money, but you have to get people to hire you and you have to advertise, and I hate being pushy like that. My phone going off. Brock, someone's at the front door. And right now, but if you have cash right now, is a great time to buy because there's actually like people are actually making deals, which is wonderful. It's the first time. It was the first time in my whole career that prices are actually coming down on houses. But the rate just went up. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to clean the house and party this weekend.
Or tonight, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm party this weekend. We're gonna party hard.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm so excited. I still don't know what time they're dropping all the shit off tomorrow.
What are they dropping off tomorrow?
Tomorrow they're dropping off they install the dance floor, and then they're dropping off the chairs and all the tables.
Oh, okay.
We just got like five like banquet tables, and then we got some of those like bar tables, those like higher tables.
Cocktail tables.
Yeah, that's the name. That's what I was looking for. The cocktail tables. So we got a few of those.
Right.
But yeah. So it's like with things like this, it sucks because there's only so much you can do ahead of time.
Right.
You can only buy the food so far ahead of time. Like, you can clean your house, but it, like, especially with kids, it's going to get messy again. So I'm always just like, I know the couple days before I'm just gonna be cleaning like a fucking mad woman. So I'm just used to it by now. It just sucks. So much easier when I was single. I'm, kids are hard. Like if my kids went to like regular school, it like, and even if I worked a part-time job, it would be a lot easier. But yeah, man, kids are just they're kids. They're wild the way they should be.
Yeah. They're doing
Yeah.
shit.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna. And you know what else? I have to work on the playlist for the reception. So I'll probably work on that after we get off of here because I'll be listening. But then I just start.
And right before we got on, one of my like favorite songs came on. I kept like repeating it. I was like, yeah. I'll probably do it right before we get off too.
I keep naming all these songs, and I keep telling Adam, I was like, I'm gonna make you dance to the song. Like we heard "Heaven" by Bryan Adams, and I love that song. And I'm like, oh, we need to dance to this song, but we probably won't. I'm not gonna play a bunch of slow songs.
Did you see the second Magic Mike by chance?
No, I didn't even see the first one.
Well, the first one, you don't need to see the first one. It's stupid. But the second one is like way better and it's silly. And yeah, there's one point they bring up the Bryan Adams song and he sings Heaven. Love it.
I love that song. Another song, like I told him the one day, was that Maroon 5 song, Girls Like You. And he's just looking at me like, no. We are not dancing to that. And I made fun of Maroon 5. But like, I saw Maroon 5 before they were popular. And like, one of the exact things I said was, they're a pretty good band, but their lead singer needs to work on his vocals. Like, he's not like loud enough. He doesn't like project his voice enough.
Because he goes so high.
So I was like, he needs to like learn how to do that. And then when he started doing the voice, he talked about how he had to learn to do that. But now I always make fun of him. Like when Maroon 5, like an old Maroon 5 song comes on, I'm like, Adam, do you remember this band? They had like they were called what were they called? Maroon 5, but now like I think they're just Adam Levine because that like all their songs anymore are just like typical and like the band is just like so poppy, dude. And it's just Adam Levine, just like.
He has
But
that
I like
voice.
yeah, I like that Girls Like You song. I like the part with Cardi B.
I'll have to listen to it again. Can't think of it offhand.
Yeah, I've been like kind of obsessed with that song. So yeah, I'm just gonna listen to a bunch of stupid music. Oh my god, I'm so excited. My brain's so fucking crazy right now. I hope I can fall asleep.
I'm not gonna sleep probably at all, but that's all right.
Like,
Yeah.
getting out with the kids tomorrow. It's gonna be wild. I hope they don't give me a hard time when I wake up.
They won't.
I'll slap them.
Beat them. Just beat them.
I just might. Oh my god. And then, what time? Oh yeah, Paul and Doug, like, they said they were going to be here by like 10.
Are you just gonna have them come to the house like once I get to the house probably or something?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter that much either. I've just been like so busy the past week trying to get shit done and together and shop for everything and make sure we have everything. Yeah. And there's still one thing running late from Amazon, and I'm like about to freak the fuck out. So it better
Don't
come.
freak out. It's all good.
Oh, we gotta get a helium tank. I hope I can control myself.
For balloons?
Yeah, I have 100 balloons, but I think we're just gonna get like the 30 balloon tank from Walmart because I don't need to. Because not all the balloons need to have helium in them.
Right.
They'll come to my mailbox and shit and all that other happy stuff.
Right.
Oh my god, I know I have to clean, but I'm just like so excited and my brain's just like going crazy right now. So it's so hard to focus.
Well, we can get off the stream if we want.
I'm just saying, like, even when it ends, it's like gonna be hard to focus. I did pretty good
Me
today.
too.
I was like, okay, I'm going to get a bunch of food today, so I need to make sure that my fridge is cleaned out, make sure that the kitchen is clean, so I have space to work with, and like I stayed focused. Did stuff in the classroom today too, and my daughter surprisingly was like doing everything that I told her today with no attitude. Surprisingly enough.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not shocked that she told her to do so much as I was that there was no attitude to come with it. She's at that age.
Yeah, we can expect it.
Yeah, it's like you ask him, or not ask him, but you know, go clean your room and go do this, and it's just like, oh God, why don't you just kill me now?
The worst thing ever.
Yeah, just call me Cinderella. I have to clean up my own mess. Unbelievable. I thought I saw a person walking. But that's like, I don't know what that is.
It's an alien, probably.
Probably. I'm so blind. Scarlett and I were looking across the street one day and she could see like the person clearly, and I just saw like a blurb. She's like, yeah, you don't see, you can't see what she's wearing. I was like, I see there's a person there. I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl or what they're wearing. Oh my God.
All right. Let's end it so you can get to cleaning. I can get finished packing and shit.
I know. Because now I just keep looking around and thinking about stuff that I have to do.
But don't worry about it. But
I know.
Get some shit done that you want.
Least, at least I have a buzz, so I'm not like panicking. So I'll drink a little bit more and get what I need to get done while the kid's in bed.
All right.
Do shit. So I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for everyone for watching tonight. We'll have all sorts of content for this weekend, I'm sure. So
bye, everyone.
bye, everybody.